And what's up, people? Welcome back to another session of Professional Made Easy in Resident Evil 5, made by your boy Sigma of Sigma Games. How y'all doing today? I decided to continue with this because people do still struggle with the difficulty, so I'm gonna try to make this a little easier for you guys. So what's gonna happen is chapter 2.1 is one of the longest chapters in this game. So I'm gonna try and show you guys how I can make it a little easier. There are a few shortcuts and stuff. There are also ways to save ammo and to save yourself trouble in this mode. And this chapter pretty much is the beginning of a good amount of them. So without any further ado, let's do the do, my dudes and dudettes. Let's go. So yeah, just get some treasure here and stuff like that. Although I shouldn't be doing that because, despite the fact that I have infinite ammo, I love to have I love to maintain a high accuracy. So let's not, dawdle on our weapons. So now here we go. Okay. So here we go. The first guy. I remember when he used to be in the fall down. It's like sometimes it's a matter of luck. That's the guy to watch out for, not the one. Looks like I'm done with the first group. Okay, so alright, so let's see.
Come on! Watch out!
Down here. Much appreciated.
Oh, see, look at that.
You need to be
Much
careful!
appreciated.
Well, at least I got him. Jeez. But that, oh god. That kind of killed my pride a little bit, people. Jeez, man. But, what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try and beat this whole game. Like, I'm gonna beat all the professional modes without dying. So let's try for that. Alright. So, now just gonna keep going. See, I already used up a spray. Well, she already used up a spray on me. Okay. One thing you don't want to do is like completely go over here. I have no idea what he was aiming at. I don't know why, but I gotta just know. No. Uh-oh.
Come on!
Okay.
See, I'm gonna avoid running into him. Try to kill him. We gotta take this dog out. Sorry about that. So. See, the thing with these things, you don't want them to tackle you. That's the last thing you want. So, excuse me, Sheva. Like, if you tackle them, like, if you let them tackle you, they'll take more damage than them actually biting you. It's weird, but true. So, let's see. Is there any more? I believe there's any more. No, that's it. I should know because the music stopped playing. So, okay, Sheriff, please, whatever you do, do not shoot the barrels. Please don't shoot the barrels. Because last time she did that, last time she shot the barrels, the truck actually killed me. So, oh, this is a good place to snipe some of the enemies, even though I can't guarantee for the enemies. And that's you with weapons. You'll at least take out the guys with the arrows easy. So, and then from here, you can pretty much pick everybody up because they're out of your range. So, see, look at that. I was going for a headshot, but it's okay. It feels a kill, you know? Alright. So, see, look at that. That's already a few ways to make your game a little easier. See, like, when that happens, just pick them off from there. Well, at least pick off, like, the guys with the bow gun. Like, pick them up from behind the truck, and then the rest, you know, it's easy fixes from there. Wow. Why didn't I do this before? Why didn't I push that before? I didn't even struggle. I didn't even... See? I learned something myself. Alright, so... Let's see. Moving on. Alright. Moving on to another area. This area, there's a lot going on, but you can save yourself a lot of trouble. I'm gonna show you how.
Something's coming. Watch out!
Okay, they're really close. I'm telling you, man, this Hydra, it does so much. It does so much. Like, I love it because of the fact that it has great crowd control in the M3. I mean, yeah, it's not as powerful, like I was mentioning it before, but it has greater spread, it has greater range, you know, and for that, I mean, yeah, you gotta sacrifice some of the firepower, but it's okay, it's well worth it. So, so that guy you saw running, right? If you take him out, not like I'm failing, if you take him out, that big bald guy that you saw, you won't have to deal with him, because you know he's the guy who actually calls him. So no, got him. Oh man, jeez, my shooting is horrible. It's probably because I'm playing so early in the morning, so don't judge me by this. I'll leave him be. It doesn't matter. So let's see, but as long as we get rid of this guy, you know, this guy and the other dude, the one that I took out that I was struggling with, you'll be fine. Things will be a little easier because that dude, the one who dropped the diamond, he's the one who calls out. He's the one who calls for the big guy. So you know, make sure you get him out first. Make sure you take him out first, because and it's funny because in the PS4 and the Xbox One version, they actually made it easier. Before, he would just run. So, you know, now, so now it's kind of easy. Oh, it's best to get out there. You don't want to go straight through that door. So,
Come on!
that's why you want to avoid that door, because they all came in. So, I mean, for me, it's not a problem. I mean, shoot, if you can, but, so, I forgot to check it, but I have a bank, so I'll just start. See, I'm gonna use it to get that treasure chest back. So, oh, there's a reason why I'm using grenades. It's for the next part, as gonna save you a great deal of trouble, and trust me, guys, you will thank me for it. So, so let's get these guys out. Okay. Ooh, so this area right here, right? You don't want to go up like okay. Not go too far. Okay. So, look. Come at me, bro. Alright, so you don't want to go up these stairs. You don't want to go up the ladder yet. So this is what you'll do. You just go over here and just pick everybody up. Starting with that guy. You know, you take these guys off one by one. Just take your time. You know, you don't want to go up there because Kirk is going to, the second you get up there, Kirk is going to be there, and he's just going to be using the rocket, the RPG, and a lot of times he doesn't know how to aim, so he'll end up hitting you with it. So you don't want that. Save yourself some trouble. You know, take everybody out, and on top of that, look at that. You're safe. See, like, they're not, you know, they're nowhere near you. They're not touching you. Nothing like that, so you're good. Well, the thing with professional mode is that it's not necessarily made for you to overcome a very difficult challenge. Because in truth, to me, the way I see it, professional mode is more about basically playing like a professional, playing like you know what you're doing. Right? If you don't play like you know what you're doing, you're gonna struggle.
Roger. Thanks, Kirk.
So,
Wow. I didn't think
get out of
HQ
here
actually
because
cared.
Sometimes Kirk just like shooting the RPGs at random and he doesn't know how to shoot. He's not learning, so he tends to shoot like at the most random spots. You look at that. And from the way that looks, it was like not too far behind us. So it's back. So shoot that. I don't need anything here, so we can just go.
Stay frosty down there. You're almost at the station.
Alright. So that's one part made easy. See, look at that. Nobody touched me. Nobody did anything to me. So we're good. So this area, this is another area where you can be saved a lot of trouble. But not this part. I'll show you where. Well, you'll know. Okay. Next. Shovel wide. Honestly, you could have just waited to like grab something. I don't know. But okay, so let's see. Ooh, one thing you do not want to do. One thing I highly recommend you do not do is help shoveling up the ladder. Like that doesn't help. In professional mode, it's not enough because of the fact that they'll have bow guns and they'll shoot her with the arrows, and I can't go up there to heal her if need be. So I'd rather not.
Kirk, what's going on?
Just bring her down with you. Just bring her with you. There's no harm. Uh-oh. I'm not a fan of, I mean, the Hydra has a great spread, but I'm not a fan of it because of the spread is so much and it misses a lot. So. Let's see, and then on top of that, it's like, but it does have a spread, don't get me wrong. Like, it's semi-automatic, so, you don't have to worry about pump action, so that's a good thing. You want that. You need that extra mobility. Even if it's just a little bit, you need it. So that way you can just move and shoot. So. There we go. So. Yeah, I know that hurt. All right. This guy. Cool. Okay, so this heartache I'm about to save you guys. You're welcome. First off, hand grenades are super scarce in this game, in this mode. So if you have them, save them, and be sure you have really, really good aim. So basically, if you remember, you have to throw Sheva across so she can break the lock for you. But guess what, people? You don't have to do that, because watch this, right? I didn't aim properly, and I didn't aim properly, so let's see. Okay, when you don't hear the explosion, that means you got the lock. And if you don't see that arrow on the ground anymore, you got the lock. Okay? So, this is what you do. This is how you save yourself a lot of heartache, because see, now, you didn't throw her across, so you don't have all these enemies coming after her. And then on top of that, because it's professional mode, you don't have to worry about her getting hit, getting put into dying state, and you not being able to recover, to heal her, because, she's all the way on the other side. But, I'm gonna show you something. Alright, so, obviously he's gonna get up. I mean, you can tell by the way he's going. I'm gonna show you guys this on how you know you got ready. Okay, so, but he's not gonna get up until I grab the key, so don't worry about it. So leave him alone, don't worry about it. Just take out all the guys here, and then once you get what you need to, it looks like I got rid of everybody. So see now, just a heads up, if you don't have the type of firepower that I do, I mean like this Smith and Wesson, I'd recommend you don't use those barrels to kill the enemies. Like you might use that for him. Okay, so let him get up, and then he falls down and dies. Thank you. Okay, so here's the thing. When he falls down like that, when he falls on his stomach, that's when you know he's dead. When he falls on his back, when he lands on his back and he's facing up, he's gonna get up. That's how you'll know when he's alive or when he's dead. So keep that in mind, because most people they don't think about that. Like sometimes like they think that once he's down and that's it. No. If you hear the chainsaw revving, if you see him face up, he's gonna get up. If you see him face down and you don't hear the chainsaw, he's done. Okay? So keep that in mind, guys. So, see, look at that. I done saved you a great deal of hassle in just this chapter. And there's more to come in the next chapter. So let's hurry. Let's try not to dawdle too much. I'm just gonna skip it. Okay. Alright, see, look at that. Easy peasy. And I do not believe I died, so
Man, am I glad to see
good.
you guys.
Let's see. Huh, look at that. 15 minutes. And usually it would take people like, I don't know, half an hour. So look at that. About 15 minutes on average shaved from this chapter. So I'm gonna end this chapter here, guys, but stay tuned because I'm gonna be doing chapter 2 shortly. But for now, use this, take it to remember, keep it in mind, and remember, take your time. There's no rush, okay? And remember to keep your weapons upgraded and max out as much as you can. And be comfortable with the weapons that you use. Till then, thanks again for watching. You already know, and Sigma's out.